Andrew here. I'm on Huon Creek Road in Wodonga today, way up the top of the ridge. And I've come out because my wife needed me to get out of the house for a while. I'm assuming something to do with my birthday. But anyway, I don't need an excuse to come out and photograph, so here I am. I'm just driving along, trying to find some compositions and something good to photograph. I'm not really that sure about this one. But down behind me where the camera is pointing, over the top over there is a farm dam. And along the farm dam, there's quite a nice reflection in it. So I've brightened the camera up a bit so you can see what's going on here. So I wouldn't typically shoot this scene at 1/8 of a second. That's a bit too light. So what I am doing, I've basically shot a panorama. So one thing you can do when you shoot a panorama is you can bring up your little display here on your camera, and as you turn it, it will show you whether you're level or not. And the idea is to try to keep it level. And you point over at the first thing you want to photograph, and then as you move it along, you try to get about 1/3 across, take another photo, and about 1/3 across again, take another photo, and so on until you've got the whole scene in that you want to capture. And then in Lightroom, you can actually go in and highlight them photos and tell it to put it together in a panorama by right-clicking and go make panorama. Another thing I would point out, I'll get rid of our gimbal looking thing there. So if I take this photo at the moment at 1/8 of a second, the foreground will be nice and well lit. However, the sky blows out, and you can see how much it blows out the lighter I go. When I get darker, however, the foreground gets darker, but the sky has more detail. So another good technique you can actually use is to take what they call multiple exposures. And by saying that, what I mean is you might take a nice light photo, and then you might change your shutter speed and bring it up a little darker and a little darker again, and you know, as many photos as you want till you get your sky that's good in one, nice and prominent, and down the other end where you get your foreground exposed. Now once again, in Lightroom you can actually stitch them together, and what it will do is you can make it a HDR, which basically takes all the different exposed well exposed bits of each photo and turns it all into one photo. So it stitches together several photos into one photo. I've been lucky enough to capture an epic sunset. Doesn't look too good on the GoPro, but out there is the most amazing light at the moment. I'm excited to show you all. Once again, I've taken a lot of multiple shots, multiple exposures, because I want to make sure I get the sky in and the foreground in, and the sky looking its natural way, and also the foreground looking its natural way as well. Whereas if I shoot just one shot, I either don't get the detail in the sky, or I lose all the foreground because it becomes too dark. Anyway, hooroo. If these shots work out, you'll see them in this video. Thank you, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Thanks.